There is a moment when safe isn't enough anymore. When the voice inside gets louder than the fear. When you stop dreaming and start building. These are the stories of those who made the choice, who turned their vision into reality. This is Leap of Faith. Victoria? Yeah. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to sit down with you. Really appreciate this. Just as we start off, just tell me more about yourself and Lumina. What exactly do you do?
All right, thank you. The name is Victoria Wilson Mabuba. Many people call me Vicky, my friends, my family, Anita Vicky. So with Lumina, it's a brand that I help professionals. I help people who are working. So Lumina comes from the word light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
just trying to shed some light. With my 15 plus years experience working in corporate space, as HR trainer and that, most of my time, I just came to realize that people are not happy.
Okay.
Many people are not happy at work.
Okay.
People are not enjoying what they're doing, so they're just going to work to be able to pay their bills, because that's the only thing holding them to that. Maybe all of us will do that, but then for me, I believe in doing that, paying your bills as you also enjoy the space.
Okay.
Because we spend more time at work than anywhere else. So the inspiration behind Lumina. And Lumina came after me realizing that and remembering how I enjoyed almost, maybe I would say 80% of my employment days.
Okay.
I would enjoy. And
Okay.
it was all good.
Okay.
But it didn't just happen.
Okay. So is one enjoying work, is it an intentional thing, or it's a mix of being intentional and also other aspects that you identified and that you're actually offering through your services at Lumina?
Yeah, so intentionality is there, but it also connects with other things like the environment itself. Because like for me, maybe I would say the biggest percent was a natural setup that I find at the workplace. It didn't make my 100% when I say I enjoyed my employment. The intentionality also came in, big part of it. Maybe I'll give it 50-50.
Okay.
You might find you have a very good work environment, you have a good boss, but if you're not intentional about you being happy while you're working, you might even miss the 50% that the environment is offering.
Yeah, true. So, with that said, you must have seen interesting patterns when companies struggle to find the right talent. You mind sharing some of those patterns?
Yeah, because especially for our country, Tanzania, we have a lot of people who are looking for jobs. Plenty of them. Whether they are already employed, they just want to change, or they want a bigger position, or they are just jobless, they want that position. So for me, with my experience, I'll post a job position just on socials, not even on big platforms. I'll just do my social media post. Maybe I have 7 groups for job seekers, HR connections, networks, family and business groups. If I post within 10-20 minutes, I have my inbox is already flooding with applications. Lots of people will be applying. But then the problem is, with all those applications, it might take me the whole round. I filter all of them and then I don't get what I want.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Like I have this one position to fill. It's just one position for my client. And then I've received 200 applications within maybe the first 4 or 5 hours since I just made the post. And then I don't get the person.
So does that mean that people are applying with hope just to receive a job, but not actually applying knowing that they have the skills to meet the requirements of that job?
I think that's where the disconnect comes. Many people would say they will just apply hoping they get seen and they get the job. But that's not how it works. For me, when I'm hiring for my clients, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking for the skills, that the client is looking for. So that comes back to why I started the brand for Lumina.
Yes.
Yeah, like many people, they have the skills, but they don't even know how to package them themselves.
Okay.
They don't even know how to connect what they know to what the employer wants. People just for their CVs, to apply huko sitanapa, sijui wapi 2023, the same email trail will just be pushed to me applying for this brand new job, thinking I will just. So for me, that is a trash already. I won't even open that CV.
Yeah.
I won't open. So how do you apply? So even applying for a job is a skill that people don't have, the majority.
Wow.
How do you apply? They don't know.
So now that we figured out why Lumina is what Lumina is, most people think about starting something, but they never do. You actually took action. And what was it like between the moment you were like taking action to actually having it working?
Yeah, it wasn't easy because sometimes you doubt your own thoughts. Because it's me thinking like, at least I know the disconnect where it is, and I want to help people. Some people are even my friends or family members. They are also suffering in the same problem. So as much as I want to help them, so I said I'm helping them, some of them for free, and I even help people who are not even my close or people that know me for free. I just said every Saturday I'll have 2 hours. I did that for the longest time, like maybe 3 years.
Okay.
Every Saturday, I'll give 2 hours to anyone who wants to talk to me about how to get a job, how to do your CV properly, how to improve your LinkedIn, or if you are going for an interview, you want to prep with me, I can do mock-up interview. So I had 2 hours set every Saturday.
You still do that?
I don't have that now.
Okay.
I had it before I officially started charging because I was doing that for free.
Okay.
And then I wasn't fully booked all the time. But mbaya, people will book and then they don't show up. For me, when you book, it's a free session, right? I give you my 30 minutes because I'm gonna be at least maximum 30 minutes. Unless if it's something very intense, we can go to 45 or 1 hour. But at least I want to talk to 4 people in a week. Yeah. So I get that. So a person books for your 30 minutes and I'm just on time most of the time. I'm there, they're not there, they don't show up.
Yeah, I mean that's
it's free.
That speaks volumes,
Yeah, so that pushed me to do like maybe people don't value free stuff. And that also happened. Kiachana na hiyo ya every Saturday, I was also going to universities, different universities in Tanzania, trying to share what I know. Because I said, I've collected a lot of information for my 15, that time was 13, 12 years.
True.
I've learned a lot. I know what the job market wants. I can help young people. I can help even people who are already working to improve their work relationships. Because those are the biggest relationships you have, the work, the job.
That's true.
So I was doing sessions at universities. I would just do all the paperwork, the application through the university administration. They give me a room. Yeah, you can come here this Saturday. You go there, university na watoto fungapi sijui huko, and only maybe 25, 30 people shows up. You have done all the matangazo through their WhatsApp groups, through their leaders. They don't value. So maybe my conclusion was like, people in this country don't value free knowledge.
And is that gap, is it a cultural thing or is it the system that these people go through?
Maybe both.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say both. The cultural thing and also the system that we kind of get programmed that way. So we think when it is expensive or when it has a cost on it,
a price tag
on it, it's worthy or it's valuable always. But sometimes it's always not like that.
Yeah. I totally agree with you.
Yes. I think there's a mix of those two.
And once you got in now with Lumina, were there any skills in your corporate HR on how you approach things that have either changed or not that relevant in your own entrepreneurship journey right now?
I would say the change or the benefit that I got from my corporate experience, I won't say it is everything, but I'll say it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot that I'm currently applying. Because if I wouldn't have exposed myself to those days working as an employee for different corporate companies, there are so many things I wouldn't have known until now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And has that changed like your approach as an individual on how you see things differently, being an entrepreneur that you are compared to when you were working, receiving a salary, but now you're on the other edge where now you have to make ends meet, one way or the other. That's the fact. Because though me as a person, maybe I have a different character, I will always value my job because it's feeding me, right? Okay.
But I will say for sure, I wasn't this. When I work for my brand as Lumina, I give it my all.
Yes.
And because I know if I give it 90%, it's gonna give me back the same.
90%, yeah.
But when you're employed, it's different.
Yeah.
You can even give it 20%, it gives you 100%.
100%.
Because the salary is just there.
Yeah.
And that's the mistake many people make at work. But you know that one doesn't last forever or for long. You give it 20, tomorrow you give it 30. Sometimes maybe your maximum, your highest for the year is 50 or 60, but you keep getting 100% of your whatever you think you deserve.
Well, yeah, and then.
But then that one, after some time, you'll be cut out of the system.
Yeah, it catches up.
Yeah. How? I always tell people, when a big company, the good thing I've worked with big companies, big multinational companies, and one of my employers that I worked for 5 years, we were retrenching people almost every year.
Okay.
Yep. So every year there's a retrenchment announced.
And the reason being?
Different reasons.
Okay.
Business reasons.
Business reasons, all right.
But trust me, being as a HR, the managers in each department, they'll be given a target. Like before we do the process, we do the analysis with employees. We know who is who, what are they doing. So from that knowledge, from that information that we have as HR and the manager of the department, now we set the criteria, like what are we using? Is it last in, first out, or first in, last out? Those. But trust me, I've always told people, whether we have the LIFO or FIFO as a criteria for this particular retrenchment, no manager will remove someone who is hardworking, who is reliable, because they're just falling into the FIFO or whatever we want to use.
Okay.
So if you're hardworking, you're reliable, you give it more than the expected percentage to your work. And there's another person who is giving it 20, 30, depending on their moods. And they're not even falling into these set criteria that we are retrenching people. This person is not even in. But you know what happens, Jeremy? There's a way this person will just come in and they'll go.
Okay.
Those are now HR secrets.
Okay.
Because we'll do like, this person doesn't fall into these criteria, but the law allows us to find other criteria.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so we get another criteria to fit you in so that you go, because you're not contributing as much to the business.
Okay.
Yes. So that's why I say, if you give it 50, 20 today, a year, 2 years later, you'll be filtered out.
Okay. So speaking of retrenchments,
yes.
All right, and you have placed 400 plus people in jobs,
that,
more than that.
But I've also fired a lot.
You've also fired a lot. How does that impact you? Knowing that when you place somebody in a job or find a company, the right person for that position, what's the impact for you as a business, but you as an individual? How does that impact you?
Okay. Okay, so as a business, it's money for me.
Yes.
Because I don't do anything for free, at least for Lumina. Lumina is a purely business entity.
Sure.
We have an NGO that we serve the youth for free.
Okay.
But with Lumina,
we'll come to
we
that
charge.
later.
We charge. So for me, when I place a person to a job, number one, I make money. Number two, for the business, or that being my client, they get the best employee or a good employee. Sometimes I give them the good employee, then they turn the employee into a bad employee.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some businesses are toxic.
All right. Okay.
So a person goes there, they are good, but then Mazingira turns them to be bad.
All right.
But always for me, even I talk to my clients, make your environment good people. Have people here. They come from good families, good homes. Give them a good environment at work. So number one for me, money, business, and for my clients, they get a good employee to do their work. But for the person, as a person,
yes,
you know that the best moment as a child is when you connect someone with a job.
Okay.
I think that's the only moment that person is seeing you as, I don't know how do they feel, but most time, even me, when I got my first job, that person that hired me, the HR who did Tanzania, we remember the HR people because those are the people we spend more time with. They will send you the first email, you're shortlisted, they receive you when you get there. So all that process, when you do with that person, you get a very special connection, personal connection.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one, and then when the person signs the contract, they see their first salary, the feeling they have, they give it back to you, and you feel like you're being a lifesaver, like you're saving a life of that person. But you remember that person has so many people behind them.
Yep.
So the feedback you get when you have hired someone, the assantes you get from those people, they make you maybe live more, smile more. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm sure this feels even more better in the sense that you are serving people, in the sense that you've actually helped someone unlock or uplift other members of their family. And just indirectly, it's a whole value chain, And with that said, I mean, people make a lot of excuses, about why they cannot start yet, all right, in anything. And you've spoken about how you shape people in order how to handle interviews, etc. But for those who make excuses why they can't start, how should these people address these excuses? Because excuses usually tend to come out of fear.
Yeah. I know, right? It's not easy to start. But for me, I would always tell people just start. And I love the Nike. Maybe I'm supposed to mention it.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. So for someone who has not started, I will always tell them, just start. You don't need to be perfect to start. And recently, I've been going through the lean business model canvas. I'm learning a lot about that now, and I'm teaching people that as well.
Okay.
I've not launched that as a business, but I'm teaching my friends who have businesses. That model teaches us to start.
Yes.
Lean as you can. Don't invest too much. Build a very big system. For some watu wengi, they'll say, I've not started because, I'm building this application. I need it to be perfect.
Yes.
I want to have this company registered. So I'm waiting for this. If it doesn't harm the law or the country, it doesn't harm you, you can start. Just start.
Okay. And you think?
And as long as you have the why. So I think maybe
okay.
That's why we get the disconnect. Like, why are you doing it?
Okay. So should it be why prioritize first before the money? Because if it's always about the money, would you really produce? I mean, will you be able to provide a service that is worthwhile, that has value?
So some people will say the why is the money.
I hear you. Yeah.
For some people, the why is the money. But at least for me, I would say the why shouldn't be the money. It should be the impact that you want to make. whatever, whether you're doing a service, you have a service business that you want to start, you have a product business you want to start, look at the impact that you want to make.
Because that's sustainable.
Yeah, that's sustainable.
Yeah.
It will be there always.
Okay.
The money will come. Sometimes you won't get money. Or maybe you will get too much money. So if the money was the goal, then you will be out of business because you have too much money now.
Okay.
So the why.
Uh-huh.
Why are you doing it? Like for me, when I started Lumina, it wasn't about the money. But I make money. I said I charge. I don't do it for free. The point was I want to help people be happy.
Okay.
Because I know more than, maybe I don't have the actual data, but the majority of Tanzanians are employed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or they are looking for employment.
Job. Yeah.
For jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So since you have a job, it's paying your bills, your kids are going to school, it's feeding your family. Why don't you have that thing as a priority in your life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that is my why. I want you to prioritize that thing. Make it matter to you. So it doesn't just happen that you just go to work and come back. You go to work and come back. Make yourself valuable to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I help people with.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because when you're valuable, no employer wants to leave you.
That's true.
No,
Yeah.
maybe another session I'll share my story. Like I've worked for 3 big companies.
Yes.
I've never been fired.
Mm-hmm.
I've always resigned and in the race to be retained.
Yes. Yeah.
My second employer even gave me a 1-year sabbatical leave.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
like go take this 1 year. After 1 year, you come. We discuss what you want, how much, and where do you want to work from.
Okay.
And then as long as you come back. My last employer that I retired from, because I retired early,
Mm-hmm.
I retired young,
Yes.
so that I can help other people.
Mm-hmm.
I had plans to work with them for 2 years, but I ended up working with them for 5 years.
Wow.
And by the time I was leaving after 5 years, it wasn't easy.
Okay.
My boss will always, nikipost status zangu, she'll, Vicky, I see you losing weight. Are you okay? You want to come back to work? You know, like
I get you.
employers have always wanted me.
So you've had a great impact.
Great impact. And it's not because I'm good, I look good, no. It's the impact that I make to the jobs.
That's good.
So that has been my life. And I know everyone can get that.
Okay.
You need to be intentional.
I was just about to say that. So just we'll wrap up soon, but I know you've made mistakes. Yeah, when kicking off Lumina. Okay, and this has probably cost you time, money, or in the worst case, a client. Right? Can you walk us on how you handled those situations?
Yeah, so I've made mistakes, maybe not specifically with Lumina because I have multiple businesses.
Yes, okay.
So in one of my businesses, when I was starting, that is maybe say 9 years ago, I made mistakes, grave mistakes that cost me the business itself. Yeah, after nurturing the business for 7 years, and then it all went down.
All right.
Yep. Because for me, I'm that person who is focusing too much on what I know. And I respect people's professions.
So when you say on what you know, what do you mean?
This what I do.
What you do?
I'm HR, I train, I coach people on what I know. But I know when I want to do the numbers, I can just do the basics. There is a person who is specialized or who is trained, certified to be the tax auditor, accountant, business strategist, and all that. So for me, I outsource work.
Okay.
And that costed me a lot.
Okay.
Because as I was beginning, it wasn't something I would focus on.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came later to realize that the numbers are not aligning. I have Kara is looking for me, this is looking for me, this is looking for me. So then business didn't go because of the compliance issues.
Okay.
And it's not like I didn't do them. I just trusted people. So that the learning now for me, at least for now, I have it.
Yeah, I was coming to that. So
Yes.
were you forced to learn, or you work hand in hand with if you're still outsourcing?
I work hand in hand right now.
Okay.
But before, I was just that laid back and knowing that, if I'm focusing on mine, this person is not focusing on theirs.
Yes.
That wasn't the case.
Okay.
So I had to learn the hard way
Mm-hmm.
that whatever I outsource, I have to have my eyes on there.
Okay.
Maybe full time.
Full time. So,
Yeah. Which is hard work. It's too much work, but then that's the only option, at least for now, I have.
okay, I like you to say that because I've also come across where people say that you outsource, but you should outsource with knowing what you want the person to do for you.
Yes.
Yeah? And not just take whatever it is that they
I think that's the
give
mistake
you.
I made.
Yeah.
At least for me, not being an expert in that area, I trusted the person like full time. I don't know what you want to do. Do it. You know it. Do it. But now, being through that, I approach it differently.
I love that. I love the honesty there.
Yeah.
All right. So, someone watching this, is scared, but they're ready. But they're
Scared
still
and ready.
scared, but ready. All right. Okay. Very interesting concept. Yeah. What's one thing that they need to hear from you right now? You know, a message that will actually make them take that leap of faith.
Yeah, so I'll go back to just do it.
It's just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait for it to be perfect. You'll perfect it as you go.
Okay.
That's all. That's how all the brands, the big brands you see, started. If you go back, read about any brand you know in the world, there's not one brand that started as they are right now.
Okay.
So just do it as long as you know the why. If you have the why, but also remember, we don't have our time back. Every minute that goes, that is gone.
That's true.
That is gone.
Yeah,
and
done.
So when you're not doing it, you keep procrastinating. You keep reducing the amount of impact that you were supposed to make on earth, and then you're not doing it. So just do it.
Just do it. In closing, within your first 3 months, what would you tell somebody that would save them 3 months of mistakes when they begin?
Oh, that one is tough. But I will tell them to focus on what you know, but also make time for what you don't know.
I love that.
Because it's a journey, it's a learning. There is things, whatever I'm doing, I know it. But there are things that I don't know. Give them time.
I love that. So that means reaching out to mentors, reading, and just simply asking people who are actually doing that. Yeah, you know.
And that's a very good point, that whatever you think you don't know today, there is someone who knows it, or knows about it, or actually doing it. So reach out to people.
Okay.
Don't enclose yourself in a box. Just reach out. Just know that whatever you're struggling with today, you don't know about it. Kuna mtu anajua. Maybe just a phone call away. Maybe.
Yeah. That's true. No, thank you very much, Victoria. I would definitely want to interview again. Okay. 6 months, 12 months down the line, and see where you've gone. Yeah. But I appreciate your time. I know the information here will be valuable to that one person who wants to head in your direction or thinking of leaving corporate and getting into entrepreneurship. You know. So stay blessed.
Thank
and great stuff on your leap of faith.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.